Okay, Library 100 New Student Dialogue. My dialogue was How Prejudice Changes the World. I believe it was some kind of subtitle about how religion gets changed or something like that. But anyway, a few questions. Do you feel your group achieved true dialogue? Why or why not? Well, they passed around a little sheet at the beginning that showed the difference between debate, dialogue, and discussion. And I didn't really read it, but the gist I got out of it was that debate is between two people trying to prove each other wrong, and dialogue is between a bunch of people just sharing opinions and trying to understand another person's viewpoint. And yeah, I think we achieved dialogue. There were several people talking. When you have 40 people crammed in there, they're bound to share their views every now and then. And they did, so learn a lot of similar views because nobody really offered a whole lot of insight. It's mostly just people saying the same thing using different words, but yeah, people were talking and sharing opinions, so I guess we achieved dialogue. Um, were there active voices in your dialogue? Yes, there were people that were very excited to share their opinions with the group, to a somewhat annoying degree on some cases. Um, were there more reserved voices in your dialogue? Yes, there were people that did not say a word the entire time, probably because they didn't care at all. What role did you play in your group? I was a more reserved voice. I said a few things for the purpose of keeping the discussion going so we could leave faster, but only because I did not care, although I may have cared a little bit more than the people who didn't talk at all. Why do you think this dialogue is a component of Library 100? Well, I guess we're trying to encourage people to think about different viewpoints, see other cultures and other religions and other people's backgrounds, and how prejudice makes our opinions of them any different, I guess. But um, didn't really have much of a impact on my university experience because I don't know. I mean, first of all, I don't meet a whole lot of people with different cultural backgrounds, so. But when I do, it's like cool. That's awesome. I'd love to learn about it sometime. But I don't think I was a very prejudiced person to begin with. Um, please share any additional thoughts or observations. Well, main observation was that mostly everyone there came from the same background, being middle class as far as socioeconomics go, that I could tell anyway. Anyone that wasn't certainly did not share their opinions, so kind of made the whole thing worthless because there were a bunch of people that essentially grew up in the same environment, talking about the same thing, and nobody's views were really that different. And sometimes people would just talk about something completely irrelevant to try to make themselves stand out, but it ended up having nothing to do with anything. And everyone that didn't talk, like I said, just didn't care. And I don't know. It's also interesting to note that the first time I tried to sign up for a new student dialogue workshop, the instructors just decided it would be fine to not show up. So I think it's also fair to say that the university doesn't care a whole lot about this whole Library 100 new student dialogue. So yeah, take that for what you will, and that's about it. So see you later.